everybody! Welcome back to day 4 of Thurton Church Holiday Club 2020. I hope you've enjoyed our videos this week. Can't believe it's the last day! Can you remember the stories that we've heard so far? On day 1, we heard about how Jesus healed a paralysed man and how his friends helped him. On day 2, we heard about Jesus performing a miracle to feed over 5,000 people. And yesterday, we heard about a man who was robbed and hurt, and a stranger came to help him. I wonder what the story will be today. Even though it's the last day, you can still send pictures in to us to the email address in the description box, and we might put them all together in a video for next week, and then we can see what everyone's been doing throughout the week. So still feel free to send those in. Although we're doing Holiday Club a little differently this year, it has still been great fun, but it's not over yet. We still have today's story, craft and challenge, and the puppets. We'll see what they've been up to today. And you can watch and join in from your own home. How exciting is that? Me, Joanna,
Hello.
and Rosalind
Hello everyone.
are going to take you through everything, and I think you'll see some other familiar faces as well. This week's theme is all about how we can come together to overcome challenges and to help our friends and neighbours when they're in need. We've heard lots of stories about how different people have helped others, friends and strangers. Each person has helped in their own way. Before we explore this any further, we need to get warmed up. So on your feet and let's get moving.
Hey, welcome to our fitness video. Are you ready? Right, so we're starting off with a march on the spot. Now we're going to go into a bit of a jog. Are you ready? Let's go. Just a quiet jog, slow jog. Okay, right, now we're going to ramp it up to a sprint in a second. Are you ready? Go. Sprint as hard as you can. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, stop. Everyone stop. Have a break. For 10 seconds. Right, that's enough. Whatever. Right. So now we're going to high knees. You ready? Nice high knees. Enjoying that. Even though I can't see it because it's virtual. Right. Then now we're going to hit the bum with the feet on the heels. Get a nice high heels. Hitting the bum. Lovely. Keep going. Right now we're going to do some star jump. Then we're going to move on to some stretches. Okay, you ready? Go. Want to do 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Well done. Down, come on. Right. So next we're going to start with the neck, and we're going to give it a nice big turn. Going anti-clockwise. Oh, there we go. Now clockwise, right the other way. Lovely. Then we're going to do some arms. We're going to go forward first, both arms. Oh, that's actually harder. And then backwards. Yeah, good. Right. Now, if you're good, you can do forwards and backwards at the same time. Oh, there we go. Right, and then we're going to move on to hips. So hands on the hips. I'm going to get big on. Oh, lovely. Now back the other way. There we go. Now, we're going to do some stretches. So put left leg in front, push forward. Oh, there we go. Nice stretch in the back of the leg. Then we're going to swap over. Do that again. Lovely. Last bit is the ankles. We're going to do a little flip. First that way, then the other way. Nice. And now the other one. Oh, not really good. And then back the other way. Yeah, balance is awful. Okay, brilliant. Well done. Hope you've all enjoyed your quarantine. We'll see you later. Peace out.
Phew. Oh, I don't know about you, but I've definitely warmed up. Those exercises have been great all week. Thanks, guys. All week, we've been looking at how we can help friends and strangers. Today, we're going to find out about how we can all help in our own way and how we're all special.
Hello. Our holiday club theme this week is Better Together, and that's what today's story is all about. We are all different, but all important. The story can be found in the Bible, in Paul's letter, his first letter to the Corinthians, chapter 12. Now, the human body is not made of one part, but of many parts. And here I have many parts, and I'm going to put them together to make a body. Let's have a go. Arm, leg, what's this? A hand, an eye, an ear. Oh, we need another arm. There we go. Another hand, an ear. Oh, a mouth. What's this? Nose, an eye, and feet. There we go. There we have a body. But if the foot were to say, because I am not a hand, I do not belong, that would not keep it from being part of the body. Or if an ear would say, because I am not an eye, I do not belong, that would not stop it being part of the body. What about if the whole body were an eye? How would it hear? Hello, hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Or if the whole body were an ear, how could it smell? Ooh, pooey. No, God put every part in the body as he wanted. And the eye can't say to the hand, I don't need you. And the head can't say to the feet, I don't need you. All are important. Also, the different parts have concern for each other. If one part is hurting, the other parts feel sad. So if you hurt your arm, the rest of you feel sad and hurting. But also, if one part is happy, then all are happy. Have an ice cream. Let's play some football. And so it is that we are better together in Jesus' team.
That was really interesting. It's fascinating how all of the different parts of the body are different, but they all have a very important part to play, and they're all special. Just like we're all very different, but we're all very special.
What things are you good at? I'm good at some things, but not everything. I need help from other people to do things well. If we all work together and all share our different talents and gifts, then we can make the world a better place.
And next up, we have our challenge. Today's challenge is a memory game. You're going to have to use your brains. I've got 15 objects on the table. I want you to take a good look at them. I've got a Wellington boot, a wooden spoon and a lemon, an Aston Martin, a meerkat, some Bible stories, a ball, a face mask, Jesus, who we saw in some of our stories, some hand sanitizer, the bandage that the Good Samaritan used for bandaging the injured man, the wobbly legs, a pen, a duck, 2 fish and 5 loaves. I am going to take 2 objects away. See if you can remember which they are. Right, have a look. Do you know which objects they are? It was the duck and the face mask. Well done if you got that right. I'm going to do it again. Have a quick look again at all the objects. I'm going to take 2 more away. Right. Which objects have I taken away this time? Do you know? It is the 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread and the car. Well done if you got that right.
I wonder who lives here? Let's look through the keyhole and see if we can find any clues. Clue 1. Clue 2. Clue 3. Clue 4. Clue 5. Clue 6. Clue 7. And finally, clue 9.
Now, usually as part of our morning sessions and in some of our afternoon sessions, we would do some craft. And we're not going to miss out this year. The lovely Chris is going to demonstrate a craft each day. She's going to show us what we need and how to make it. Remember that if you want to make this later, you can come back to this point in the video and watch the instructions again. Alternatively, there are some written instructions in the link below and you can use those. There are also some ideas for other activities and some extra worksheets if you prefer to do those. I wonder what we'll be making today.
Hello and welcome to the last craft session of this holiday club. It's good to have you with us. Today we're thinking about being part of the body of Christ and being better together, working for him and for each other. So we're doing a craft to reflect how we can all be together in Jesus's team. So we're going to make today a cross, and you've got various options when we've made it of something like this, or something like this, or something like this. So basically it's cutting and sticking, or another sort of cutting and sticking with drawing, or some potato printing. So to do this, what you'll need is, first of all, you'll need an ordinary piece of A4 paper, white or a light colour, and then you need another piece that you're going to use to mount your cross on when it's finished. You're also going to need scissors, glue, and some felt tips. And then if you want to do something like this, you'll need some pictures of people cut out of any magazine that you've got. So different people, different ages, from different places, doing different things. If you'd like to do something like this, you'll need some scraps of tissue or wrapping paper, and also something like an egg cup to draw around to make the faces. And if you'd like to do some potato printing, like I did here, you'll need a small potato cut in half, and either some paints and obviously a paintbrush and a pot of water, or if you'd like to do that but you haven't got any paints, you could have a go with food colouring, but you need to check first with the grown-ups that it's okay to use that. If you are using the food colouring, you'll need some quite big blobs of cotton wool as well to spread the colour onto the potato. So that's it. You've got all your things together. So we're going to start off by making the cross to represent Jesus. So first of all, I'll turn this around so you can see. On your paper, you have it in portrait position, and you put a big dot of colour in each of the top corners like that. Then you're going to take the left hand bottom corner and you're going to fold it up. I'll have to put it down to do this, like that, so that the corner goes up to the other side, so it's under the right hand dot. And then you do the same on the other side. You take the other bottom point and you fold it over to the other side. Try and get those folds as tight as you can. Okay, so you've got something like that. Then you're going to fold that up so that that goes like that. So the point just goes over the top of the paper. You can still see your two dots, but now you're going to turn your paper over so you can't see the dots anymore. And then you're going to fold it so that now you've got one of your dots showing again. Like that, with no dots, and then fold it over so you can see a dot. So you've got the point at the top, and then most of the top is just that straight bit. And now all you have to do is where the point meets the straight bit, or just beyond that, with your scissors, you're just going to cut down, straight down, right to the bottom here, through all the thicknesses of the paper. Okay, so you don't need that anymore. That's all cut off, and you're left with this. I'm going to open it up, and hopefully you've made yourself a brilliant cross. Some of you might have done this before, but it's a good way of making a really good cross. So when you've done that, if you want to do something like this, you simply take your cut out pictures and glue them on. And you carry on doing that until you've covered your whole cross with pictures, and that's going to look quite effective. If you wanted to do this sort of thing, you get your paper and your egg cut and just draw around one. I'll use a pen as it shows better than a pencil. And simply just cut that out. I've got some here I did before. Tissue or paper, whatever. And again, you're just going to stick them onto your cross until it's covered. I'm putting them on the same one just to show you. If you're feeling like doing something a bit messier, you can use your paint. Make sure you put some newspaper or something on the table if you do this, so you don't get mess everywhere. And also roll up your sleeves. Don't want paint all over your clothes. So, if you've got some paints, you just choose your colour. I think I'll go for red. Put a bit of water on my brush. Take my half potato and just paint all over that cut surface, and then just press it down, and maybe put another one the other way. Oops, I've smudged that one a bit. And leave these to dry. And then when they're dry, all you have to do is draw faces using your felt tips, different felt tips, different colour faces, and try and make each face look a bit different, because we're thinking about people bringing different gifts and being different people, but all coming together. If you haven't got paint and you've been told you can use some food colouring, same sort of thing again. you just take a slice of potato. What's that? That's red as well. This makes quite an interesting colour. Get a good big blob of food colouring, so it's a lot bigger than the opening to this. Hold it firmly. If you do this over your newspaper, you're all right. So you've got a big blodge of colouring on there, and then again just paint with it over your potato and press it down. That one needs a bit more on, so just keep replacing the colour when you need to. Look at that. So again, once these are dry, I did some here, you can just put faces on them. I used blue food colouring and red food colouring because those are the ones I had. Put the faces on and we're nearly there. Then whatever you've done, I quite like this one. If you get your other piece of paper and just glue it in the middle. That one's using all our bits, so I'll show you one that's actually finished. It looks quite good just on its own, but if you'd like to, I think green would look good there. You could write, because that's what we've been thinking about at Holiday Club, better together with Jesus. And there you have your finished craft. Well done. So that's the craft. That's all our main craft things. But the challenge for today is, if you've got a load of junk at home like this, cereal boxes, I had an egg box in here, kitchen roll, these sorts of things, and you fancy making a model, I thought it would be good if you could have a go at making a model of a person. Those kitchen roll tubes would be really good for arms and legs, wouldn't they? So I started one. I've just got the head done so far. Hello, how are you? So I just used a tea bag box, a bit of an old, I think that was a empty old nightlight base. I did have some googly eyes, so I stuck those on, and some eyelashes. And as I was doing it, I was thinking, golly, if you didn't have eyelashes, you'd get all that dust and grit in your eyes, so they're really important. So as you're doing your whole person, maybe you could think about how all the different parts of the body work together. And those should look really good when you finish them. So, if you manage to get your cross craft done and your challenge, it would be great if you'd like to, and you're allowed to, if you send us in some photos of them so that we can see them all and they can be shown. That would be really good. We'd love to see them. And that's all the craft now. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye.
So our theme this week is all about how we can come together and help those in need, and how it takes all sorts of people to do this. So our memory verse for this week reflects that. It's found in the Bible in the book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 5. We're going to put it on the screen now. Maybe you could say it with me, and while we're saying it, remember how everyone is important and anyone can help. We are one body in union with Christ, and we are all joined to each other as different parts of the one body. Romans chapter 12, verse 5. We'll leave it up on the screen for just a few seconds more so that you can read it again if you'd like to.
12:01 on a Friday night. I know all the shops and pubs are open today, but this is mad.
Well, I'm glad I bought my mask. Oh, good morning.
Why are we up so early?
Lockdown shopping!
Oh no, not shopping.
Oh yes, I haven't been able to do this for months.
Boo!
What are you wearing?
My
You
mask!
scared the life out of Daisy.
Oh, well, I'm wearing my mask.
When I said mask, I didn't mean that kind of mask.
Wait, is that the only mask you brought?
Yes? Why?
Yes, no shopping. I can go back to bed.
What are you all shouting about? And why aren't we at the pub? They've just reopened. Not the pub. What are we going to do then?
Well, Granny is getting very lonely. I wish we could go and see her in real life.
Well, the new rules say that we can see her in the garden.
Let's go see Granny.
Don't we? Don't we need to say goodbye to the children first? After all, they aren't from the same household.
I'm really going to miss them. Well, after this lockdown is over, next year we can do another holiday club and meet in the hall like normal.
Can't wait.
Goodbye!
Bye!
Okay, so it's time to sing a song now. I'm sure you know how it goes. The words and the actions will be on the screen for you to join in with at home.
Hallelujah, 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 praise the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 we'll praise the Lord. We'll praise the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah, hallelujah.
We hope you have enjoyed the video today. We have loved having you with us, so thank you for watching. I can't believe it's the end of Holiday Club. I've had so much fun and I hope you have too. Remember, you can still send in pictures to us using our email address below, and there's also a link there for the extra worksheets and craft instructions if you wish to use those. We're going to end today's session and Holiday Club 2020 with a prayer, so let's pray together. Dear God, thank you that you do amazing things and love us so much. Even though we can't be together as usual, thank you that we have still been able to have Holiday Club and that you are always with us. Help us to remember that we are all special and can help others in lots of different ways. Thank you for a really fun week at Holiday Club. Amen. We hope you have enjoyed our online holiday club. Hopefully next year we can be back together, and we look forward to seeing you then. For now, a big thank you to everyone involved in putting this together. Here are some of them now, saying goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Stay safe. Hope to see you next year. Bye.
Bye!
Peace out.
Bye!
Goodbye.